Hello, this is Deborah Clutter. In my last video, you saw me make this t-shirt quilt, this Harley Davidson t-shirt quilt on the long arm. Well, after I got it off, it was about, I don't know, about 48, 49 inches wide. And my husband wants it, but I thought it was a little too narrow. And it's long enough, but it's not quite wide enough. So I am going to add some borders and I'm going to quilt them, and I'll kind of show you how I did that. First off, it's really very simple. Let's go ahead and look at the border. So what I did is I sewed a back piece on that's wider. I think it's 2 inches wider than the front piece. So I want my border to be about this wide. So I sewed them on like this, and then the other piece the other way, and just sewed a 1/4 inch seam. And then I put batting in between, and I did that on both sides. And now I'm just going to tack it down and I'm going to quilt it, and then I'll take it off the frame and I'll have a wider quilt. Now you can pretty much do this with any quilt. I've done it with quilt as you go pieces and all kinds of other quilts. So even if you had a store-bought quilt that you liked but it wasn't quite big enough, you could cut it, add some borders, put some batting in there, and then stick it on your long arm or put it on your sewing machine and quilt it. Here's the design. I think I'm going to put in the border here, and it's going to be a little difficult because I don't have any fabric hanging off of this side, so we'll try it. So this is what I'm talking about. There's no fabric, on this side, and no backing. So we're going to end up starting pretty close to the edge. We'll see if it works. So here's where we're going to start, is really close to the edge. And I'm not really sure how this is going to go, so well, it looks like it's working fine. So I'm just going to continue quilting it. It doesn't have to be fancy, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So this border I put on is actually flannel, and it's flannel on the front and back, because the back of my quilt is flannel. I didn't really have any fabric for the front, but I think it'll be nice and soft, and I think it'll look good. Here's the updated quilt, and here's the borders I added. I kind of like those squares in the border. Never used that pattern before, but it turned out really good. And I'm much more happier with the quilt now that it has the borders on it, because it just was a little too short. So if you're making one of these quilts on your long arm, I had sewn 2 1.5 yard strips of fabric together to make it, about 80 something inches long and about, whatever that is, 52 inches wide. And so it didn't end up being as wide as I wanted. So you probably have to use 2 yards, so 4 yards for the backing. But that's all I had, so I just used what I had. And that's okay. This worked out really nice. These are nice and soft, and I think my husband will like that. So I love this project. This project turned out so good. I think I'm going to make t-shirt quilts like this from now on. I mean, they can be quite time consuming to do. I didn't have to interface these, and I think it looks awesome. hope you like this project. If you do, give me a like and subscribe and share my channel. Thank you. Well, I thought it was done, and then I took it upstairs and showed my husband, and we talked about it. And he suggested it might look better with a border on the top and the bottom. So I did add a very small border because it's already pretty long. And it's not really that hard to do because you have to take it off the long arm when you do this side. And then you have to put it back in after you cut it. So I put the little small, it's about a 2-inch border on the top and the bottom. And I think it looks better. I actually think next time I make one of these scrappy quilts, I will add the borders like this because I kind of like it. I think the quilt looks finished. Looks really good.